How's it going, everyone? Today I unlocked the full outfit for the Bone Armor set by respawning at a Vestige a million times, getting this one single lamp to respawn just for me to become a silly little skelly boy. And let me tell you, this was pure torture, and it was not even fun to grind for any reason at all. I legitimately want to die. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel because only a very small percentage of you are actually subscribed, and if you don't subscribe to me, then I'm going to find you and steal your toes. Alright, so now that you're part of the family, let's get right into it. So starting off, just so you guys know, this build was kind of more so of a joke build because I put a shovel as a weapon because I'm going to be burying these clowns I invade, and this thing hits like a wet spaghetti noodle.
Nah, man, you died?
It's actually insanely embarrassing how bad this weapon is. Do not ever use this for PvP. Do not use this in the game. Don't even look at it. Throw it out of your inventory right now. But I ended up counteracting the lack of damage with this with some pretty broken spells. So if you plan on doing this build whenever you unlock this armor, don't. This build is horrible and I regret making it. So anyways, yes, this armor is super cool looking as it does change your character's model into a full-blown skeleton, which is awesome. But this armor has one huge downside. As you know, walking around as a skeleton isn't the most defensive thing.
Yo, what the fuck is up, Kyle?
Then this armor is absolutely no exception. This armor literally has some of the lowest armor in the actual game. It's kind of a joke. Aesthetically, this armor is beautiful, but if you're looking to use this thing as a legitimate armor source, then don't even think about it. It's basically like running around naked and everyone and everything will in fact one-shot you. I will say that getting these PvP clips in the background was probably the hardest thing I've ever done, since I have a weapon that's built like a rubber band, and armor that's essentially equivalent to running around in toilet paper on your body, not protecting you from anything. With this game's laggy netcode, not being able to perfectly dodge everything turned this video into a living nightmare. But then after countless hours of me crying at my computer, going through the countless number of deaths, I was finally able to power through it and finishing editing up this video. Basically, I spent a brain dead amount of time farming 3 eyes at a time from a single lamp on the floor for hours, just for it to finally give me that crippling depression I've always wanted. So after hearing all that, would I say this armor is really worth the grind? Fuck no. Bro, this armor is so ass, you will never be using this. In PvE, maybe, it's just like doing a naked run, and with how broken so many of the weapons and spells are, it's not really a big deal one-shotting a lot of the bosses. But using this thing genuinely for PvP is impossible. Unless you also just want to use toxic and spam one-shot spells and range weapons, then yeah, that point of course you don't need armor, but genuinely fighting with this armor is AIDS. I know it doesn't help that I used a shovel, but that's besides the point, as this game, unlike other Souls games, you can't really play without heavy armor because resistances are just insanely important, sadly. Fashion doesn't trump resistances, which is a huge L for this game. But at least you get to be a cool little skelly lad in front of your friends and say, haha, I got this and you didn't, before swapping the armor 2 minutes later because everything is absolutely one-shotting you. So any of you collectors who are out there who want to have this armor just to have it, then have fun spending hours on something you will never be touching, because then, yes, this will be the perfect armor for you. But for the rest of you normal people who want to farm something to actually use it, just go for the Faithless armor. It's a little more entertaining than grinding out and killing a single enemy 50,000 times just for this set of armor. Regardless, I don't fully regret grinding out this armor since now I can show it off to you guys and allow you guys to determine if it's worth it since you can't really inspect the armor in game at any of the shrines. So it wasn't totally pointless getting this. Now that I've unlocked all 3 of the exclusive armor sets, I do have more time to actually play the game rather than spam these tedious things, and out of all 3 of them, the Faithless armor is my favorite. It would be the Knight of Adir's PvP set if the rest of the armor was cool, because the helmet is killer, but the rest of it is just a little bit too basic. And then the Bone armor is in number 3, just because the grind is ass and the armor resistance is also ass. So what do you guys think? Is the Bone armor even worth the grind, or hell, are any of the exclusive armors worth the grind? Pretty much all 3 of these armor sets are extremely grindy and may take you weeks, if not even months, to fully unlock just one of these sets. I definitely like my exclusive unlocks, but man, this Bone armor was just rough. I don't really have much to show you guys regarding the whole build, because it's just a trash build relying on OP spells to carry me to wins. So there's no point in really telling you guys what I was using since the build was just plain out trash. But sorry if this seemed very negative, but this armor was just more of a letdown than I thought. But hey, at least I got a cool looking suit now, right? Anyways, that's going to do it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Once again, let me know what you guys think about this Bone armor, and enjoy the rest of these PvP clips, and have a good one. Peace.